Hey goal getters, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at 5 smart ways to make money in the food industry. And the good thing is you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can spend as little as $100 and make good money for yourself. I would like to lay emphasis here on the fact that to make money nowadays you need to be smart. And let me give you 4 things that you need to absolutely have at the back of your mind in order to be sure to attain financial independence. Means I'll be highlighting to you the 5 things that you will need to invest in order to make money. So the first thing that you need to invest in order to make money is obviously money itself. Alright, there are certain businesses wherein you will need to invest money in order to make money. Now the second thing you will need to invest to make money is skills. Yes, what are your skills? Next on, we've got your knowledge. Alright, what knowledge do you have? Alright, so you can also make money using your time. Alright, time equals to money if you use it appropriately. You finally got your talent. You can monetize any talent of yours. That said, in this video I am going to be giving you some 5 ways of making money in the food industry, and you will need to be using 1 or 2 or 3 of these aspects to make good money for yourself. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the video. Now we are talking about food, and you know food is that basic need that every human being has. Alright, every human needs to eat in order to survive. So whether you are a foodie or not, you need food for survival. And to crown it all, nowadays you could make good money in the food industry right from the comfort of your home, and without needing to spend extra. You could actually use everything you have in your kitchen to make money online. Now, one of the way people make money in the food industry online is through cookbooks. So this is some sort of a food article with generally about 100 to 150 recipes in it. So the way you can go about a cookbook is to collect recipes from your relatives and from your own culinary knowledge and come up with a book wherein you show people how to realize those recipes. Now, alongside the recipes, you're going to be inserting some instructions on how to go about preparing the food and how to serve the food as well. So once you've collected the recipes you need, you can design it to your desired presentation and actually cook them yourself, take pictures of them and carefully place in your cookbook. You can now go ahead to upload them online and sell them electronically as ebooks, or you could as well come up with some hard copies for people you might know around you. So if you are that person who's got some cooking skills or cooking talent, please don't let it go to waste. This is some business you could invest your time and energy and a little bit of money in, and you're going to be cashing out real big. Now, second on our list, we've got party food boxes. This is something that has become more and more popular nowadays, and a lot of people are going for party food boxes, so much so that it is gradually replacing the buffet that people used to have in their events and parties. So you could come up with party food boxes for kids, and you could come up with some for adults depending on the event your services are going to be needed for. So generally in party food boxes, you're going to be putting things like fruits, nuts, cookies, donuts, muffins, sweets, etc. So basically those things that are light and easy for people to chew, and at the same time not develop a heavy or bloated stomach during an event. Like I said earlier, people now prefer party food boxes more than buffets because it actually saves them the stress of having to serve people or having to deal with washing of plates or cleaning of plates after their events. So it just saves them the whole stress. So people rather go for party food boxes nowadays. And you know how much Africans love to throw parties. So this is some business that if you actually start, I'm sure you're going to be making a lot of money, especially if you make your services known online. Now on to the next, we've got weekly meal planners. So with this business model, you are simply going to be pre-planning weekly meal plans for your clients. And this business is very lucrative nowadays because a lot of people do take their health seriously and they will pay for such services. Alright, and remember, this is a subscription based business. You know, any business that has to do with subscription is always very lucrative as it is something that keeps being renewable, especially if you actually satisfy your clients. So if you've got any knowledge in food and nutrition, this business is appropriate for you. And if you've also got some culinary skills and you master how to balance food, making sure that your clients have healthy diets, this business is for you. Now on to the next, which is also a subscription-based business. We will be talking about meal kits. Yes, meal kits are similar to meal planners, but the difference is with the meal kit, it mustn't be a weekly something or a routine something, alright? Clients come up to you whenever they want and get their food. Though it is a subscription-based something, but the clients literally don't follow a particular planner of yours. They just get the meal kits and prepare it themselves. But also it is similar to the weekly meal planners at the level of the food categories, because the clients that will be reaching out to you will also be clients who want certain type of meals, alright? You will equally get to be supplying meal kits for clients who want to lose weight, for clients who want to gain weight, for clients who are diabetic, and so on and so forth. So you basically also have different types of meal kits for different clients. So this is a ready-made meal kit business structure wherein you send pre-portioned food to your customers. You are going to be sending partially prepared food to your clients and their recipes. So basically they get them from you and do the cooking themselves using your guidelines or instructions, alright? Now don't mistake the meal kit business with the food delivery service, alright? These are two different business structures. With the meal kit, you are sending pre-portioned and partially prepared food to your clients, but with the food delivery service, you're actually sending cooked food ready to consume to your clients who just order and eat. So the meal kit business is actually something huge, alright? You might be neglecting it, but it is something that could actually generate you a lot of money and even generational wealth if well handled. You've probably heard of structures like Sunbasket, Green Chef, Blue Apron, Hello Fresh. All of those are meal kit companies, alright? And you know how huge they are just from delivering pre-portioned meals to their customers. You know, everything that has to do with food generally has a lot of return on investment. So if you've got some little money sitting in your bank account, you know exactly what to do with it right now. That leads us to the next on our list, which is a ghost kitchen business. Yes, another way through which you could make good money in the food industry is by starting a ghost kitchen business. I've talked about a ghost kitchen on the channel already, alright? So if you don't know what a ghost kitchen is, it's simply having a restaurant without necessarily owning a physical restaurant. So you basically cook from the comfort of your home, from your kitchen, and you supply to your clients wherever they are. So that's why it is called ghost kitchen, because the kitchen doesn't exist. People don't see it, alright? They just trust you and order your food. Now the good thing with the ghost kitchen business is that it is one of those food businesses that you can start with very little money. For you can start with everything you have in your kitchen, right? You could use your pots, your plates, your knives and everything. All you need to do is get some few bowls. So basically you can make money just from using everything you have from the comfort of your home. With the ghost kitchen, your clients, you are getting them online, alright? You could actually do the mouth-to-ear promotion of your business and also take it online and get clients from there. Now your target audience is going to be those people who go to work and need to eat by midday. So you are offering your services to them to deliver food to them right at their doorsteps, right in their offices, alright? So you could go to maybe ministries, companies, all those type of places where you know workers need food and actually offer your services there. And generally you could cover from breakfast to lunch to dinner, or you could as well make brunch, which is a mixture of breakfast and lunch, alright? Now you will be needing some delivery agent, or you could do the delivery yourself. It depends on your budget, alright? Because if you hire from the word go, you will need to be paying those people. But if you've got enough money, you could start on a larger scale, employ people to do that for you, and you are maybe just there to make sure everything goes on smoothly. Now if you've got limited funds, you just start with whatever you have in your kitchen, and you will just be spending, let's say $100 to maybe buy the first food stuff you're going to need and some food containers to deliver your food in. You could go for disposable containers or whichever containers you want and kickstart your business. And once the business starts growing, you can go ahead to employ. So a ghost kitchen is the perfect way to start business business in the food industry because you aren't spending much. Like I said, you just need to buy some food stuff and use everything that exists in your kitchen. That is your pots, your plates, everything, your blenders, your juice extractors, and you start. And you don't need to pay any rent, right? Imagine starting business without needing to pay for any rent anywhere. It is a big plus, all right? Now, go-getters, you've got 5 business models that you could actually start in the food industry, and you could start from anyone, all right? You could start with the ghost kitchen and maybe expand. And that's why I would advise that if you've got some money, you could as well start a big food business empire wherein you incorporate all of these business models, all right? And you can start from somewhere also if you don't have the money. You could start, like I said, with a ghost kitchen or with the meal planners or whichever suits you, and expand as time goes by. So if you've got some money sitting in your bank account, please hurry and do something about the food business, because you know everything that has to do with food always has a high return on investment. That said, thanks for watching this video, but before we leave, please permit me to thank our subscribers who subscribe to the Goal Getter membership and are supporting the channel. And make sure to like the video, for that's the only way you could let YouTube know that we are doing something great, alright? Also, you can go ahead and share it with your loved ones if you've actually found value in the video. That said, thanks for watching this video, as I will see you on the next one.